Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Professor Pierce here, PP for short. Today I have a pretty big meme deck for you guys here. It's not very good, I will say that to start, but it's pretty fun to use if you can get it all set up. It's about just spreading damage around the board and then using Lunala to double the damage to knock out some stuff. So you kind of want to get them to half health and then Lunala them, and then it'll insta kill them. It's kind of like taking all your prize cards at the same time too. It's pretty interesting. So it's like you're not really going to take any prize cards up until the very end, and then you're going to take a bunch of prize cards, hopefully all of them. So that is how the deck works, more or less. We're going to go ahead and get into the first video here. Versus, I'm not going to pronounce that because it's going to be horribly wrong, and I'm going to make fun of myself if I do. So we do get to go first. This deck can either go first or second. I kind of start to like it better when you go second, just because you can go ahead and attack with Spinda usually if you go second. And it seems like we're facing a Gardevoir deck here. Or no, we're facing a Tinkaton deck, actually. So I probably should have gone second, but at least by going first, he doesn't have the easiest time getting his guys up. That sounded wrong, out of context. So we don't have really the best hand here either, unfortunately, but we do have a lot of time with the Tinkaton deck because we know it's going to take him a bit to get set up. We do get some cards off the mulligans though, which is nice. But like I was saying, we do have some time to... I just tried to attach the same thing here. I'm just not here today. So we'll put that at the bottom of their deck. We'll go ahead and grab probably Sani Gas here and pass it off to him. I guess we're just gonna forget about that thought I was talking about earlier. Don't worry about it. It doesn't exist. But let's see what my opponent has here for us. He has a Nest Ball, so he's got half of the Fortnite Battle Pass. Seems like it's just going to be your standard old Tinkaton deck with Curly as the engine and a other Tinkaton as another bit of the engine as well. And setting up that... Oh my goodness, excuse my yawn. Setting up that Artisan, which is good for us because we can definitely set up a lot of our stuff because everything we have is easy to set up off that Artisan. So we'll go ahead and get a Cosmog off this, and I guess we'll do Erica's Invitation because I don't want to Iona them right now. They don't have a lot, but I guess I should have Iona them, but that's the type of thing you don't really know. Don't really know until you know. So we will go ahead and hit them with the Confusion and a bit of damage around the board slowly. So he's going to level ball for probably a Tinkatuff. Or not a Tinkatuff, a Curlia. That's what I meant to say. Even though they sound nothing alike. I was just... You know what I mean. You know what I was trying to say. Definitely. Hold on. 100%. Alright. So he's going to Refinement here. And grab some more cards. He's going to Rare Candy. Yeah, I was waiting for this. Which one is he going to put it on? He's going to put it on the active, actually, which is interesting. I would not have done that. I would have just left the active the way it was, but let's see. Because he's going to go ahead and gather some materials. What is he going to discard? He's going to discard a Ralts, actually. That's good to see gone. Less things. He's going to Faulkner. What? Okay. Draw 4. And then he's going to Artisan, speaking of which, because of the stadium. Yeah, so I guess getting rid of that Ralts didn't really matter because you can just get one with the Artisan. So how you guys doing today? You doing alright? I'm doing okay. You got snacks, maybe? Something to munch on? Or maybe you're just thirsty, maybe you're just drinking a little bit. Make sure to stay hydrated, drink your Wawa. Alright, so he doesn't have much here. So we'll first thing we'll Artisan. I think we're gonna Iono this turn. I mean, I could Rare Candy with Arven, but I think so I don't really need that right at the moment. And Ionoing and take a tough deck is just a good idea at any point, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, I should have put it on the Cosmog, not on the Braviary, so that's on me, honestly. So we did get the Rare Candy, but obviously we don't have the Lunala now, so it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna have to Iono next turn anyway, which is fine with me, because I'm sure he's gonna build up a bunch of cards. And he's gonna attach another regular energy, so he has not attached a special energy, so he cannot knock us out this turn, which is good. So I'm not sure what his game plan was. Alright, what is he gonna get? Another Curlia, or is he gonna get a Tinkaton? Let's see, I was gonna get another Curlia. He has not used any of his things so far, so I'm assuming he's gonna start to change that here. Yep, he's gonna gather some materials and then he's gonna refinement some. He's kind of taking his sweet time. I guess he's thinking about what he wants to do. So yeah, so I mean, the only big problem with this deck is being able to live so many turns. So you just have to hope they get confused or they can't pivot with Spinda, so you can do a couple rounds of stuff and then go into hopefully Sandygast and do damage that way, or go into Braviary afterwards and do damage that way. And so you just gotta hope that it's a slow setting up deck like this one, or it just doesn't really have a way to hit you super fast. Like if you're facing Lost Box, for example, that's a good matchup because I don't know about good, but like it has its ups and downs because you can knock out things very quickly in that matchup, but at the same time, they can get up like, you know, turn 2 cram and then just freaking hit you, and what are you gonna do about it? And they're just gonna keep swinging with cram. So my opponent here is starting to get some stuff going. He does have the Feebas and Milotic, but he is going to get Iono this turn at least. And he's going to try to attack. He is going to get through, but he is not going to be able to kill us. So that is at least a plus here. Alright, so we do have Path. That doesn't really do anything in this matchup because they don't have anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. We will go ahead and Crushing Hammer. We did not get any. We just got a bunch of supports from that Iono. We're kind of breaking, to be honest. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and hit it again. Do some more damage around the board. Let's see if he can kill us this turn, or if he's gonna swap, or what he's gonna do here. Alright, so of course I added them into the fish. Into the pretty fish. What else did I give them? Alright, so they're gonna switch. So that tells me that they have the freaking DTE, which sucks because I freaking Ionoed them into that too. What are they gonna do here? Jirachi, alright, alright. I guess they were trying to look for a Tinkatuff, but they must be out of them. He's gonna Avery. Ooh, that is very annoying. Gotta get one of the Cosmogs. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Spinda too, because I want to keep the Braviary, and I already have energy on the Sandygast. So, yikes, that's pretty annoying. All right, then he's gonna Buddy Catch. So he has used his supporter, so even if he does Buddy Catch, I'm not too worried about it. But he's gonna go ahead and kill us here. I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to go ahead and Raihan since I don't really have a lot to... I don't have a lot to do here. Let's see what we got. Alright, we can hopefully get rid of this. That'd be good. Nice. Get rid of that. It's big. We're going to Raihan to the Cosmog, and then we're going to go ahead and get Palisand here. And I'm thinking about escape roping. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because anything he brings in he's gonna have to attach to retreat, or he's gonna have to build up. And I can still attack with Braviary. So he's going to go into the baby, which is fine. So that does have one retreat, but he'll hopefully have to have a retreat option for it. So then we're going to do some damage across the board here. And we're getting close to halfway on some stuff. The Spindas don't really do a lot of damage, to be sure. But... Alright, so he missed the Arcana, so that's good, because if he got the Arcana, he could have put it on that and then switched. So he is getting a lot of cards in his hand now. Not as if he couldn't already kill us in one hit, but that is unfortunate because he's just going to be able to rare candy this. So that is why he put it up most likely, and he's going to special hammer us and kill us. Unfortunately, so we're gonna have to boss something out to stall. Hopefully we can keep stalling him. So we do have a DTE. Doesn't really matter, we'll just save it. We're just gonna have to boss out the Milotic or something that has 2 retreat costs, and then we will trap him in his tracks and do 30 damage across the board. So now everything pretty much, except for his 2 Tinkatons, can be killed if we double up. So we just got to get lucky and hope that we get like a research or get Lunala off this top deck so we can Arven, Rare Candy, and then take some prize cards. But it's not looking too good for us here. Especially when he has a DTE to retreat, which is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate, because that means our Sandy Palagast sand thing is gonna die, unfortunately. So he is running low. That is his 3rd DTE. So let's see what we got here. Let's see if we get it. Alright. No, we did not get it. So that is quite unfortunate. We're just going to have to boss again and hope for the best. Hope he doesn't have a switch. And we can use Star Protection too to hope that we can stall another turn. We do get the Star Protection, so that's something. But it's not looking too good for us at the moment. So even if he does have a switch or that other DTE... he can't kill us here. But let's see what he has. Does he have a pivot? I mean, he only has 7 cards in his deck, so I'm assuming, if anything, he has the DTE in his hand. Because it seems like decking him out might just be the way to go here. It might be the way to go. Alright, so he's going to put that on there, which is interesting. That's telling me he has a pivot, or he thinks he still has something in his deck, like a switch or escape rope. This is gonna Clara, which is kind of weird. I guess he's just getting more cards in his hand. Not really sure what his game plan is here. Alright, so he doesn't have anything, which is nice. Alright, so we got a research top deck, so that is good. We didn't get what we needed here, though, unfortunately. Didn't get the rare candy Lunala. So we're gonna retreat, evolve, burn this. I only have one rare candy in the deck, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have the 2 Lunalas. We'll just attach and pass. So we just gotta hope he doesn't have the DTE and a boss. Okay, he has the DTE now. He's just drew into it, I guess. Let's just hope he just kills this thing straight up. I mean, most Tingatons don't play a lot of boss, but of course this one does. Of course this one does. So in this case, I should have just stayed in and used star protection again, but of course I didn't know that this guy was going to have everything that his grandma gave him. So that's unfortunate. So basically there goes our plans. We can't really do much anymore. There's the rare candy. It doesn't really matter. We did get Hisuian Braviary. Maybe we can, if we get this crushing hammer, we can still win. Actually, it seems like. No, we didn't. Damn, that is quite unfortunate. Because if we had that crushing hammer, they might have been out of energy. We don't know that for sure. I mean, they definitely could have had another psychic energy in their deck, but they're definitely running thin. It doesn't really matter what we put back in the deck here. I was thinking more about it, but doesn't really matter. We can get him back. We'll just attach to him just in case. And we'll do some more damage here. Alright, so their turn. Let's see what they got. I mean, all they got to do is attack, so it's not like the end of the world. Okay, so they did have another energy, so didn't really matter. Even if we got the crushing hammer, they still had the extra energy, which kind of sucks. So it's just got a big hammer for 460 damage. So we have a very, very powerful Rufflet here to save us at the end. Definitely is going to be able to do that. We will just Iono for 6. We at least get to take some prizes though. I mean, that's something. That is something. Like I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. This is already over, but it's all right. We can do some more damage here. I guess I could have retreated and then used Spinda to confuse him. Yeah, why didn't I do that? I didn't think about it actually. That maybe could have helped us stall some. I guess I was just more focused on taking prize cards here, because I really just wanted to take some prize cards since I thought it was all but over. But it's alright. I mean, knowing this guy, he probably had some kind of freaking pivot or something in his hand. So, but yeah, he's just gonna bonk us on the head here and do about 1,000,000 more damage to kill us and take his last prize card. So that's about it. It couldn't really do much. It was we definitely had a halfway decent start. We did get stuck there for a little bit, and then he just got luckier draws than us at the end there, I gotta say. But that'll be it for game 1. Now we're on to game 2 here against Pokemon Fire Red. It's a fair nickname right there. Fair, good name. Solid. Alright, so this time we will go second because we will try to hit with Spinda first, but of course we don't get Spinda, so that is a little unfortunate. We do have Rope, so if somehow we do get, I mean, we have Artisan and we have Rope, so we can use Spinda this turn, I guess. These people have a Dragon type deck, it seems. Let's see what they're playing. Ah, they're playing Lost Tina, of course. Of course he would play that in casuals, where I'm playing this terrible, terrible deck. You're going to play the #1 deck that there is. That seems pretty fair and balanced, just having a grand old time. Definitely not salty or anything like that. I would never be about something like this. But anyway, so they're going first, so at least they won't be able to attack me here. They're going to Flower Select. Alright, and then they're gonna grab, let's see what they're gonna grab here. Grab another Cram or grab a Tina maybe. Grab another Cram, it seems like. They don't have a very big hand, so that's at least something good. Alright, they're just going to pass it off to us. Hopefully one of those 2 cards is not a Chorus's Experiment. We can go ahead and get this down, so I guess it's just going to go into another Comfey, which is fine with me. Because we will attach this, attach that, and I think we're just going to research because he definitely doesn't have anything in his hand for me to Erica. Alright, so that's going down, and then we're going to go BAM and hit him. So those gloves coming in a little handy, doing a bit more damage. And of course, one of the 3 cards he has is Chorus's Experiment. We're kind of just getting gypped these games. These guys are just drawing better than us. I don't know what to say. Sometimes you got the nuts, sometimes you don't got the nuts. And we currently do not have the nuts. Alright, and our worst fear has come. He has Manaphy, so any attack that we have that is based on damage is gone. So Spinda is gone. Braviary is not gone though, so that's something. And Lunala is also not gone. So we can use... So thank goodness we did get at least 1 round up, so we can start to double some damage here or do some more damage with Braviary. But of course we have to get those because we do not have them in our hand at the moment. But he's going to go ahead and take us out here with 1 spit like I was talking about. And hopefully we can find something. We're going to go ahead and Artisan a Cosmog, I think. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Cosmog. And then we're going to go ahead and Iono here. Try to get this Braviary or this... just anything to help us here. That is not it. Yikes. That is a bad I don't know. We're not doing too well. They're both in the deck. But that is unfortunate because we don't get a turn, another turn of extra stuff here. So he gets a free kill is what I am saying, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, he's just going to take it and spit us. Alright, so we at least do get to do some damage here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Raihan into Lunala and then attach another energy here and then do the only thing we can do, which is double up. So we do get to take a prize card at least. Obviously this is pretty slow because we only got one round on all of them, but hopefully it'll start stacking and he at least can't kill us this turn. And we do get to take a prize card at least, so that is something. Prize card doesn't really help us out too much. Let's see what my opponent has here. If he has a way to... Alright, he's going to switch, so I guess he's going to try to get some more cards in the Lost Zone here. He already has dropped some Tinas in the Lost Zone, it looks like, too. So he won't be able to use a couple of those. I mean, he doesn't really need to use them in this matchup that much. Mostly he just needs to use the freaking crams because that's what he needs. The crams and the Sableyes because that's pretty much all he needs. So he's going to switch into his other Comfey here. Flower Select again, and then I assume he has another pivot into his cram again to spit me. Hopefully he doesn't. That'd be big actually. That would give us that turn back that we lost, unfortunately. Let's see what we got here. No, he has a jet energy, so that is not going to give us our turn back. He does not feel like being nice to us because he is going to go ahead and spit us here. It's not going to kill us, which is something, but it's definitely unfortunate because we don't get to do more than we want. We're going to see if we can get another Cosmog ready for later. I'm going to Erica. He has a Greninja, but I don't really know if I want him doing that. I guess that's fine. I'll just force him to use another pivot here. I'm basically bossing something out here, which is important. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to get rid of this. I mean, he almost definitely does, but I'm at least gonna make him use some more pivots. So yeah, so he has a water energy. He's just gonna retreat. Unfortunate. At least he's gonna go into the cram and just attack with the cram instead of getting more off of the Comfeys. So there goes that. Unfortunately, can we? And we did take a death this turn, so we can Raihan. So I think I'm going to Birdie this turn. So that was a good top deck too. Because we'll go to him and then we'll grab Meteor Bird. And then we'll do some more damage here. Bam. And we'll take some more prize cards actually, because that is going to be just enough to kill those Comfeys. So it's just like that, we have caught up in the prize trade. So see how I see? Bleh. See how I see? Can you see how I see? I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing right now. But you see how I mean that that it's kind of like a fair trade. Like he's just blasting me with cram every single turn, but at the same time I can kill his stuff relatively fast compared to an EX or a V Pokemon. So kind of close. The only problem is we don't have damage counters on another Pokemon. We only have it on 2, so we can't exactly kill anything too easy here. We don't have a way to kill a third Pokemon, and that is a big problem. So he definitely has the upper hand here. Especially if he gets a Sableye out, then I think I just lose. And of course we get to 3 prize cards the moment he gets Roxanne, but it seems like he didn't get anything good off that because Roxanne is a lie. We will Iono both of us to 3. That didn't really help us. I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. Hopefully we can draw something else that doesn't suck ass. Alright, he's just going to spit again. So there goes our Braviary. We need a Palisand or something of... Nope, that is not it. We're just going to thin the deck here. We're just going to have to boss... Just got to boss something, and we will use corner and keep that guy in. So I could have taken a prize card on the other cram. I'm not really worried about it. I kind of just wanted to keep it in. I mean, he could have just done that with the other cram, like whatever. So that is unfortunate. He had a way to bypass that, of course, in his 4-card hand. He's got the nuts. I mean, what can I say? This guy's kind of just kicking her ass. He's gonna bring out the Tina here. He doesn't even really need it. I guess he may not even be running freaking Sableye. I haven't seen it all game. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and bring out. I wanted to check the loss zone, but it wouldn't let me. I was seeing how many he had in there, but of course this thing has 3 retreat, so I can't even do anything. So I'm just gonna have to star protection and hope that we flip heads. But unfortunately, we're gonna flip tails, so that will be game. Unfortunately, we didn't get it as well as they did off, and they're gonna try to play the game, and I'm gonna say no because they can just attack me because they're being rude. But we'll go ahead and get into this 3rd game here, and hopefully this one will be better than the last 2. Spoiler alert, it is better than the last 2, which is good, because I was getting real sick and tired of having about no fun. It's a fun deck. It's really hard to get working though, obviously, because a lot of decks are just so fast, and this one is just pretty slow, honestly. So it looks like we're gonna have to mulligan here. And we're going to start with Sandygast here this time instead of Spinda or Rufflet or Cosmog. They're facing a Jolteon deck, it seems like. Well, that's pretty interesting. Let's see what we got. Let's see what they got to start here. They got Bidoof, of course. And... okay, they're running... I wonder which one are they running. I wonder if they're running the EX or if they're running the Steel type one that does the energy. I feel like they're probably running the EX. So I'll use my VIP Battle Pass, which is just 2 Nest Balls. going to, yeah, I'm just going to do this. We're going to put this down. Their hand's kind of really bad, too. So we will save this for next turn, because we have a good hand here for next turn. Let's see what he has here. Let's see what he's got. Did he get anything of use? Alright, so there's that energy. Is he just going to pass, or is he going to squavet? Oh, he drew a boss, so he's going to boss me, which is kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so he didn't really have anything, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and evolve that early on here. We'll attach these gloves, and then we'll go ahead and research. So we didn't get Palisand, but it's alright. We'll spin to win here. Let's see what he's got now. What did he grab off the top deck? Because I know he has an energy and a cologne in his hand. Oh, he grabbed a penny. Okay. That's not great. Because now he'll at least be able to attack. I know that this thing's attack is pretty terrible, but but it's better than nothing. I'm going to Arvin. Alright, so we're going to try to get rid of some energy here. We will get rid of some energy, so we'll take it off the active because I don't want it attacking me again. I know it has free retreat, but it's not the end of the world. We'll attach that there, and then we'll spin to win again. I guess I should have gotten the energy off of the bench one and then done it, because that way they're incentivized to stay in and attack. So that one's on me, honestly. They got nothing though, so they're just gonna stab me from the my bench again. So we will crushing hammer again, and we got another heads, which is crazy actually. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this too. So I'm sure they're feeling pretty bad here. We will grab this. We will put Squavet at the bottom of their deck, and we will research away. And we are not getting exactly what we want here. I guess I can shuffle that back in here. Doesn't really matter. We'll do some more damage here and pass it along. See, we're definitely finally getting back into the game of being able to play the game here, because my opponent is kind of bricked up here, and we are doing pretty well on draws for once. We don't exactly have what we want perfectly, but we don't not have nothing, if that made sense. I think yes. So we'll go ahead and bring this out here. I'm gonna start hitting for some more damage here, honestly. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll double up on here and take a prize card. So I don't want to put the artisan down because I don't want them having a better way to thin their deck out. So they do get an Arvin, so they can play the game here because they can get an Ultra Ball for their Bidoof, which they seem like they're going to grab. Yep. And this gives them one less attack cost. I was wondering what that did. I knew it had something to do with attacking. Alright, so they're back in the game now, it seems like. More or less. So they have a Radiant Alakazam, which is interesting. Alright, so they're going to Escape Rope. I'm going to give them Spinda, because I don't really mind. Don't really mind that. Does he have an energy? Let's see. I guess he's going to Squavette and look for the energy. Or maybe he's going to move some of his... Because he still needs Jolteon VMAX is the main thing. So he's going to do some more damage to me there. He's almost dead. I need to grab freaking Palossand. Man, I still haven't found him yet. We will put this on here, and then we'll go ahead and Iono. I know it's not the best decision because he doesn't have a lot of cards, but he has B-Barrel, so I'm not really too worried about it. So finally we grab this, and then we're going to go ahead and spin again. And do some more damage around the board here, and he's at least confused. But if he gets the VMAX, then he will not be confused anymore. And he has Lost City, so he's playing Lost City. Which is a little bit annoying because we have Super Rods, but I'm not really too worried about it. I guess I could path them next turn too, so that the Alakazam can't do anything here. So he's gonna Nest Stash and B-Barrel here to try to find what he's looking for. Or he's gonna Nest Stash in Professor's Research, man. Sometimes you got the nuts. I mean, it was definitely helpful after bricking all the whole time. I'll give him that. So he doesn't have an attack here yet, though, because he still needs an energy on the first one or a badge on the second one on his bench. So I'm assuming he didn't get that, and he doesn't have a way to get rid of any cards in his hand to draw more with B-Barrel. Unless he just has the badge now. He does not. Alright, so that's good for us. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to retreat. I'm going to path and then Iono, actually. And then I think we're gonna bonk him here. Do some more heavy damage to him. Alright, so he has found the badge now because I own him into it along with another energy. So he can't do 100 and 100, so he's going to kill my Spinda, unfortunately, and he's going to kill my Palossand. So either way, they were going to die, so I'd rather have done 30 damage to everything instead of 100 damage. Instead of 100 damage. Instead of 10 damage to everything. So let's see what he does here, if he's got anything else he can do. He's going to boss the Spinda? Oh, he's going to boss this Spinda. Oh, I see. So he's going to boss this one, kill this guy, and kill that one. That was smart, because the next turn he can kill the Sandygast and the other Spinda. That was smart. A little unfortunate here. We will put this up. I can grab an Ultra Ball if I need to with Arven to grab what I want. We do not, of course, have an Ultra Ball, so I'm gonna have to grab this Escape Rope. Hit him with the sad face. So we're just going to go into this. We're going to thin the deck out a little bit. And then we're going to double up on everything here. So 130 to 260, 40 to 80, 40 to 80, 40 to 80, 100 to 200. So one more of those and he's out of here. And the main thing is that Jolteon VMAX can't exactly do a lot of damage to an active Pokemon. It can do a lot of damage overall, but it can't do the 160 damage here that it needs to kill me. And obviously if I get off another attack, I'm taking 3, 6, 7, 8 prize cards. And you don't even have that many prize cards to take. So he needs a way to be able to kill me here. So he probably does have the Magnezone EX, but it is a bit late for him to get that up, unfortunately. So, and he doesn't have a way to move anything with the Alakazam because he's pathed. And unfortunately, he is kind of in a rough place now because we can just kill him next turn. So he's going to do Max Rumble. He's going to kill my Spinda, but we got him here. We did it. We did it. We won. We won, everybody. We won with the meme deck. So we're going to Lunar Pain for 260 and do a lot of damage here. A lot of damage overall. So it's definitely a fun deck to use if you can get it off like this. I mean, because then you're doing like freaking 10 million damage to everything. But it's definitely difficult. Definitely difficult to get off. But it's definitely very satisfying to see all of your opponent's Pokemon fall at once. Alright, and that'll be it from me. I got one more battle for you guys right here at the end. Hope you enjoyed this, something a little bit different. Just a meme deck. And take it easy, that'll be it from me. Like I said, once again, that will be it from me. PP out.